To Ask the Global Girl series, where you get to ask your questions about international business and we answer them. I'm Sebu Badaki and I'm the Global Girl. And so this question today is formulated more towards our service industry professionals. And this question is about credibility. This question is about, are you really going to be able to get the job done? And so it's really difficult sometimes when you are actually selling your services to a new client, especially in another country. They're responsible for airfare and hotels and per diem. Sometimes the cost really goes up. So they really want to be sure if they are going to be able to get what they want from you. And so how do you prove your credibility, especially if you are a new business, or especially if this is something that you've done before, but you really wish your resume was a lot bigger. And so a lot of times we don't give ourselves credit for a lot of the things that we do that we are simply amazing at doing. So the first thing I want you to think about is all the awards, all the certificates, in terms of your credentials. Think about all the awards that you've gotten over the span of your career. There's probably so many that you probably can't even remember what they are. Then the other thing I want you to think about is certifications. What kind of special certifications that you have that you've gotten from your industry or any other kind of associations? It could even be something from your chambers as well. Think about that. What about client testimonials? One of the things I think it's really great is like once you finish with a client, the first thing you want to say to them is, do you mind giving me a reference? And a reference, or do you mind talking to me about your experience, and having them either write it or record it. So using client testimonials, building case studies based on what you've seen other people do in industries. And you're writing a case studies based on clients that you've been working with. And then partnering with other organizations who already have an established reputation. And so for instance, if you were just trying to getting into training and you've not done any training with the ATD would be a great partner for you. It kind of gives you the credibility as a trainer. So if you do a function with them or host an event with them or somehow partner with them, then that also gives you credibility. Another thing is trade shows. When you're at a trade show, it kind of gives a seriousness to your business that you're not a fly-by-night. You've invested in flying somewhere. You've invested in this booth that you have, this exhibit table, and so that also establishes credibility. And then building for you a media footprint. And you can build, there's so many tools for building like Reddit, Quora, where you can help, build a media footprint there as well. And that's a way, you could establish yourself as well. So these are just some ways for you to help you in building your credibility. But I want to say this, you probably have a lot more things in your toolkit than you could even imagine or that you even remember, simply because you're not giving yourself credit for it. So probably you want to start out with just doing a brain dump on each one of these areas. Just sit down and start thinking about all the awards. Just write them down really quick. Same thing with clients. Write about all the clients that you've had, the clients that you've worked with other people with as well. And you'll be surprised at the end. You have an amazing client profile to show someone. Have a great day.